I did summer camp this year. If I want to continue with my training, I've got to have a job that's conducive to allowing me to continue training. The only problem with that is being on the ice 16 hours a day is not a good idea. My morning would consist of getting up, grabbing food, if I could remember, running to the car, finding parking, slapping some makeup on my face, running to warm up on time, setting up for the day, and exercising those kids until they get inside their ice skates and get inside the rink. We would spend all day with the kids. Camp ended generally around 1, so that's like 8:30 to 1 in the afternoon. And then there was aftercare because, of course, everybody's parents got to work. So, 1, we're not going to work your kid until 5 o'clock on the ice. We're going to give them some downtime, some free time. But 2, if they can't go home, they can stay here. So, I think it was till 6. I think aftercare went till 6. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. It was... There were so many kids. It was a slaughter. It was a slaughter. As you can imagine, if I wanted to skate during this time of this Monday through Friday business, I had to either skate before camp or skate after camp. And that was a job. Now, here it is October, and I'm still exhausted from camp. There are still things, we ended in August, but there's still things that I'm behind on. I'm behind on my training, I'm behind on taking tests, I'm behind on different activities, different things that I actually need to do in my personal life. And for the first time since summer started, I was actually able to go into the studio this morning. I'm tying skates, sorry. I was actually able to go into the studio this morning and stretch a little bit and warm up jumps. And I'm like, gosh, it's been a month and a half and October 1st is on Thursday. I'm like, gosh, this is hard. I have to work to put myself through skating, but at the same time, I need my own training time, and that's really tough. On one hand, I've got parents who see me skating and they just don't understand. They think, but you're free. You're not working, so you could teach my kid right now. And in the summertime, I kind of have to bow down to that. On the other hand, if I've got an hour to warm up, I would like to stretch, but I kind of have a coach who would rather me just be on the ice. But I'm gonna pull a muscle. I'm gonna pull. Proper preparation omits injury. So if I prepare properly, I'm not going to be injured. I need to take the time to stretch, warm up, actually feel ready. That way when I get onto a cold ice rink, I feel a little bit warmer. I can actually make these jumps happen. I'm vlogging about this today because it amazed me that it took me a month and a half really to recuperate from camp. But also, you know, are any of you out there going through this? Is anybody else having trouble balancing work, balancing school, family? Do you have other skating friends or you know, are you a dancer? Are you a gymnast? And your friends are like, hey, stop stretching. Let's get out on the ice. Like, if you're a gymnast, you're going to be on the floor. But, I mean, you know. Or do you have those, like, really genuine friends in your life that are like, oh, you should never stretch before you do a sport. You're going to go out there and you're going to stretch your foot above your head and you're going to spin that way, but don't stretch first. It's okay. You're not supposed to. Tell them to stick it. Their jumps, stick their jumps, you know. Do eat a good breakfast, whether it's a healthy breakfast or it's just a very light breakfast. Do stretch and warm up beforehand, and do not be late for practice. Does anybody else go through this? Let me know. I want to know in the comments. All 5 of you.